What's going on, everyone? This is Keith Jones, aka the Coach, and welcome to Leverage Your Income. Success Club presents the Road to Gold. Ladies and gentlemen, if you give me a couple minutes to allow me to share this in the different places I need to, so I can get started. What I can ask you to do or tell you to do is to go and get something to write with, pen, pencil, paper, napkin, whatever it is, and take some copious notes. I'm just going to go ahead and just share some nuggets with you of how I hit gold and what you need to focus on, trying to achieve the rank of gold and beyond. This training is for my econ, hitting rank. So I'll take it that you're in my econ and you believe you already used the products, you've been fixing your credit, you've been you income shifted, you changed your W-2, so you're a believer. So I'm not going to try to talk about what my econ has to offer. This is solely for my econ members that's looking for some extra support and training on how to hit the rank. So if you give me a second, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Dustin. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't know what rank you are currently, but I'm currently at EVP Gold. I've been in my econ for a couple of months, about 6 months, and I was actually looking for ways to hit, platinum faster. And after sitting down and just, I'm thinking about it and figuring out, I was overthinking things. I was overcomplicating things. So the simplest way to do it is just duplicate me in what I did. So that's where I came up with the EVP Gold training. I'm going to share some tips with you of how I was able to hit EVP Gold. And in return, if I'm able to help others reach EVP Gold, I will ascend to the next rank of EVP Platinum. And that's my wish. However, this is for anyone out there, okay? You're not on my team, so I'm still giving you this information because I realized it, and why should I keep it in to myself, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and switch this over to my board, makeshift board. I'm still getting another dry erase board coming up soon, but bear with me. It's still not stopping me, all right? So the main couple of things, ladies and gentlemen, that you need to do is focus on, in order to hit EVP Gold, is to focus on what I like to call the power of 4. All right. So a lot of people think that you must have huge teams to hit these ranks because you see the other leaders that's already been part of another network marketing business and already have a following. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, but most people don't come from that background. You're either new or you're learning, or you just haven't ascended there to that point yet. But that doesn't mean that you can't hit that ranks and gradually get to that point. All right. The first thing, again, I'm not here to talk about products, credit or whatever. I'm trying to help you focus on hitting ranks and helping you go through that process. All right. So the power of 4. What is the power of 4? Basically is the power of 4 is you. I'm sorry. I'm not used to doing this. So that's you, okay? So all the power of 4 is I'm going to show you. Give me 1 second. I'm not a drawer, as you see. All the power of 4 is you focusing on getting 4 business partners. You could get more, but just focus on getting 4 business partners. Don't focus on you have to go and bring in 10 business partners, 20 business partners, 30 business partners. We're going to, cut this thing down. Focus on getting 4 people. Now, I didn't say in a certain amount of time. However long it takes, only you know if you're putting in effort, giving content, giving value, sharing the business with other people. So you can't be a 007. If you don't know what 007 is, that's a secret agent. If you don't know what it is, Google 007. All right. But you can't be a secret agent, okay? You have to share it with the world of what you're doing. All right. So I don't care how long it takes you to get 4 business partners, but that's your focus. As long as you putting in the work, learning how to market, asking questions, over time, you will accumulate 4 personal business partners. Okay. Now, on top of that, what would that do for your pockets? Your first business partner, because you have to get qualified, that's $10. Now you EVP, you gave yourself a raise now. You gave yourself a raise just bringing in your first business partner. What does that raise mean? Well, that means you will never get $10 again for a new business partners. Now, or a new business partner rather, sorry. Let me take a drink of my water. So now each additional business partner to infinity, but we're only focusing on what? 4 right now. Don't worry about over there. We're just going to focus on 4. That'll come. So what that means now, when you bring in your first business partner, you gave yourself a pay raise. So the next person to infinity, you make 100% commission on the initial membership cost. So that's $50. $50. $50. Until infinity. However, we're focusing on what? The power of 4. Again, let's stay focused. The power of 4. Okay? Now, once you complete getting your first 4 people, no matter how long it takes, again, there's no pressure on that, but just focus on getting 4 people. Some people will do it faster than others. I don't care. Let's focus on your goal. Your goal is to get 4 as fast as you can and focus on your goal. All right. But once you complete that stage, that's $160 profit. All right. Whenever you complete that, now you're done with focusing on you. Now, of course, you're going to continue to promote your business. I'm not saying don't do that. Don't get me wrong. All right. Continue to build your business. But all I'm saying to you is when you're really serious about building your business, you have to build your business in chunks. And the first chunk you need to focus on is your first 4. Now, when you get your first 4, now it's your job to do what I'm doing now. However you do it, if it's with information from other leaders, but now it's time for you to show your first 4 how to get their first 4. All right. So now what would that do? Give me 1 second. I'm going to stop talking for a second so I could build this out for you. I don't even want to do it like that. I'm going to do it like this because I'm not going to go too much deeper. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, ladies and gentlemen, Now, once you get your first 4, your job is to help your first 4 get their first 4. Now, I'm going to pause there for a second and give a little lesson on why you should do that. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you know better than anybody how it felt when you first joined Myecon. Skeptical. Will this really work? Can I do this? Will I be able to do this? And guess what? You're here now watching this video. Even if you're not watching it live, you're still taking out the opportunity to watch the playback when I post it on YouTube. All right? But the point I'm trying to make, ladies and gentlemen, is you got past that initial fear step. And that's important. So now you have to be that support for your first 4 to get to cross that line and get their first 4. All right. Now, what happens with them when they get their first 4? You're going to help put money in their pocket. That same 160, they're going to get individually. So this person, that first one, he's going to get 160. That second person is going to get 160. That third person is going to get 160. That fourth person is going to get 160. Let's stop thinking about our pockets right now. That's why some of us will never succeed, because it's all about me, me, me. Let's focus on how can we help other people put money in their bank account so they could become a believer too. Excuse me one second. And by using, the power of 4, we can all do that and help everyone. Now, in order for those individuals to make money, they have to put forth the effort as well. Just like you're taking out the effort now to watch this video. You know, it's Tuesday, you could be doing anything, but you're taking out the time to learn. So if a person is willing to take out the time to learn, you will know. So help them, okay? All right, great. So let's go ahead and finish this point and I'll get through everything else. However, the great thing about teaching your first 4 to make $160, you know what happens when before they qualify to get EVP and they only make $10 on their first sale like you did? The other 40, because they're on your team, goes to you. The other 40 goes to you. Just that one before they promote themselves to their pay raise. So actually your first person only, you won't get that first 40 from their pay raise. All right. Just that first person, but from the second, third, and fourth, you will. And moving forward outside of the power of 4, from the 4th to infinity, you will always get that 100% commission. It's just the first one. All right. So, however, that's how you get the 40. So from your first 4 helping them getting their first 160, you will make an extra 120 without bringing in an additional business partner yourself, just by helping your business partners duplicate their first floor. That's powerful. I hope you got that. If you didn't and you need to get it, watch for the replay after this. Okay. Now, some people might say like, how can I do this? I'm stuck with it. What do I need to do to get my first 4? I did a training about this before, but I'm going to do it again for you. Okay. And that's I get to that. But the main, can I do this? Yeah. So before I get to the training of how you're going to do it, I want to share some things with you of how you can start piquing people's interest in order to get your first 4, because that's the hardest part, honestly. Like, the hardest part is, for most people, how do I get people to join? What do I say? What do I have to say? The most important thing with Myecon is, before you say anything, is to use the products. You have to start fixing your credit. You have to, if you work for JOB like I do, you have to shift your income and share your proof, progress. That's ugly, but and results. You have to share that. All right. You have to documentate those things. So you might be asking me like, Keith, what are you talking about? Cool. You have, before you join Myecon, this is your proof. Okay. Your current, I ain't gonna write that down. Your current, yes, I will. So you'll see it. Current credit score. That's the proof before Myecon. You understand what I'm saying? Now, after you start using the credit repair modules and everything, maybe in 30 days, your credit score goes up. Now you can share a 30-day comparison of where you were before Myecon and where you went in 30 days. All right. Another thing you could do before you get started, or you were started, was your taxes from your deductions before you income shifted. If you already did that and didn't do this, then go back and dig up old tax paycheck or whatever and use that. You have it somewhere. A lot of people have it on file, in the cloud. So you could do that as well. So you can show your deductions. I said taxes. Yeah. The deductions before and after. That's a way of proof, progress, and results. I would say every 30 days on the credit repair portion, I will give a new snapshot to social media about how high your credit score went up. Look what I'm doing. I'm repairing my own credit. Check this out. Bam. People who need their credit credit fixed, they might reach out to you. All right. So you have to learn how to share your proof, progress, and results. All right. What else? Let me see. Make sure you change your W-4s and you start using and making sure your credit score goes up. And through that, give me 1 second. A lot of people don't tell you this, but one of the biggest things of what, now again, we're not talking about if this works. All right. We're not talking about if this works. We all know that Myecon products works. Now I'm teaching you and just giving you some heads up if you don't know, what it takes to become and rank up and get better. It's all about learning more skills. When you first started, you probably was oblivious to what some of these techniques that some marketers do. Now it's just learning the skills. All right. So in order to reach the power of 4, you must focus on building some type of list. You have to go fishing. It's like if you're hungry back in the day, we didn't have, grocery stores. They had to go and find their food. It's time to go fishing. Building the list. How can you do that? Create a bait, your proof, progress, and results. I would have, me personally, and I can only talk to you about what I've learned, but me personally, I have a list builder. It collects emails, so I won't have to manually do them myself. But I will look at a marketing system. I'm not going to tell you which one to use. There's tons of marketing systems out there. I'm not saying any are better than others. What I will say is make sure that marketing system doesn't only brand that particular business that you're in. Meaning, no, just make sure within that marketing system you could use it for other things if you wanted to create your own products, your own training. Like if I wanted to use this training and put it in a training, I can use my marketing system to promote this training. You understand? And if someone wanted it, I would say, yo, I would give it to you free, but I need your email to send it to you. So I'm creating a list. And once you build that list, you can share whatever you want to that list. In this case, it's Myecon. All right. And over time, it's like when you go to a grocery store, you sign up for their membership card or whatever stores, you sign up for their membership card, reward cards to get an extra percentage off of your purchases. They have your email. What do they do? They send you offers. Think like a business. All right. That's what we are. We are a business. All right. They send you offers. So you have to build your list. I'm not going to go into that. But just remember, you have to build a list because it's all numbers. You know, I've learned if my numbers is if I get about 200 people, at least one person will become a business partner. All right. So think about it. 200. I need to get 200 new people to see Myecon in order for only one person to say yes and join me. So if I know that, what do I have to do? This number right here, I got to double it, triple it, quadruple it. So what I mean is 400. If I could get 400 to see it, I get 2 people to say yes. And so forth. 800 to see my offer, 4 people to say yes. The goal is getting that amount of people to see your information. All right. And if you want to get the power of 4, find some way, YouTube videos, lives, or whatever, to 800 plus people to see your information. Maybe half might ask for more information. But when it comes down to it, maybe less than 4 might say yes. But once you find your number, you know what you have to, you know your goal. You would never know your goal if you never try. All right. So building a list. If you need something to build a list with, please let me know or get back to your sponsor. They should have some type of list builder. And the last portion, give me 1 second. Let me get situated. Got my little notes, making sure I'm doing everything. Just let you know. All right, last portion of the training is how and what is an easy way to start getting people interested in Myecon. A lot of this training is regurgitated. I've done this in the past week, but I'm just putting it all together now and packaging up and giving it out, for free. So you have to connect with people. How can you connect with people? Online, offline, wherever you at a party. And it's a system that I was taught a long time ago. And give me 1 second. And I know some of y'all will be tired of me saying this, but I'm trying to beat it in your head. It's the PS3 system. It's the easiest system to duplicate. And it's not the PlayStation console. We're not playing video games, all right? It is. I get that all the time, but the PS3 system stands for peak interest, share information, and three-way call. You can, that way right there kind of tells you how old this is. A lot of people on three-way call or Zoom. So I guess that's a form of three-way call. But all right, so I'm gonna teach you this in less than 5 minutes, and it's very simple. So please, I need for you, if you don't have so, get a piece of paper, something to write with, so you can take copious notes. And while y'all doing that, I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and drink another sip of water. I don't know if you hear my daughter upstairs screaming like a mad lady. Yeah, Jesse, the more we talk, the more we make. But a lot of people is scared because they don't know what to do and what to focus on. So you're right. And I truly believe if a person knows the goals that they have to hit in order to, become successful, it makes it a lot easier. I'm more of a hands-on learner, but if a person tells me why we're doing something and what I need to do in order to break that goal down, I get it. So I work harder. I did skip something just to let you know. Is it here? Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I did. So go back before I get into the PS3 training, PS3 systems training. So right here, so the goal was to get the power 4, get 4 and help your 4 get 4. So if you do the math, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you brought in 4, so that's 4 plus 1. How did I do this? 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 16. So right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's a total of 20 people on your team and your EVP Gold and beyond. All right. So the great thing is by just doing 4 and helping your 4 get 4, you're going to teach your 4, teach their 4, and push it down. So every line is going to grow. Now, I can honestly say, will it be a perfect growing matrix? No. Some people's going to quit. So you have to know that and don't get discouraged. We're in the business of finding people that's serious. We're in the very business of giving people opportunity with a product that is 100% legit. We can't tell or make a person, take this opportunity and run with it. Some people might see other opportunities and leave Myecon to jump on another opportunity. You don't know what that person is going to do. The only thing that we can do is focus on what we can do. I know I'm not going nowhere. I've left Myecon before and I'm never going, doing that again. I came back and I'm focused. All right. So now let's get back to the PS3 system and I'll wrap it up and let you go. I do appreciate you sticking around. So the P in PS3 stands for peak interest. The goal here is to get an individual to want more information. How can you do that? All right. So one of the favorite ones I use is using income shifting. All right. So, and I have another one I tried. It really haven't turned out, but I'm gonna use it more. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. But the first one I want to give you is, if I could show you a way, I'm gonna slow down. Write this down. If I could show you a way, a legal and ethical way to give yourself a pay raise at your job, would you want more information? If I could show you a legal and ethical way to give yourself a pay raise, let me slow down. Let me put a number in there. If I could show you a way to give yourself, if I could show you a legal and ethical way to give yourself a pay raise of $200 and $500 a month, would you want more information? you could play around with that and put it in your terms, but the main focus is just to pique their interest. If I could show you how to give yourself a pay raise between $200 and $500 a month, would you like us to see that information? Make them say yes or no. But tell yourself this, ladies and gentlemen, if I came and asked you personally, hey, Jesse, if I could show you a way to give yourself a pay raise between $200 and $500 a month at your current job legally, would you want more information? What would you say? Yeah, Victor, I ain't leaving no more, man. Yeah, I feel you. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's one of those questions. It's a no-brainer. You could throw in some free information, So once they say, yeah, bam, it's time for you to share the information. But how do we share the information? We want to be professional. This is our business, all right? We're not going to just schedule. And again, this is just a strategy in person. You can use this, but you don't want to just throw them a link. Schedule a time. Hey, Jesse, when would be the best time for you to take out 15 minutes to review this information? Let them give you a time. I know, I would too. Let them give you a time. They might say tomorrow. They might say tonight. Tonight at 6 o'clock. All right, whatever the case may be. But get a time from them before you share that information of Myecon. All right. So once they give you a time, schedule it. Let them know I'm putting this in my appointment book. And at this time, I'm going to call you. I'm going to send you a link. I'm going to email you. I'm going to text it, whatever form of message you're going to show that information to them. All right. Now, let them know, too, after in about 30 minutes, I'm going to call you back to answer all your questions. Yes, we're going to put them on the spot because you want to answer their questions. Force them to tell you no. That's all you want to know. We want to, do you like what you see? You have any more questions? I can help answer those questions. What's holding you back? Let's go ahead and get you start, fixing your credit, income shifting so you can start bringing more money back in your pocket. In the next 30 days. Let's find out what's holding them back if they want to get started. All right. But then when you call them back, that's when, if you're newer or you can do this, I don't need to, have a three-way. But if you don't feel comfortable, when you do call them back after they view the information, that's when you do answer the questions. All right. You might want to throw them in your group's chat box so they can ask questions. You might want to set up a Zoom or a live to ask questions. Some people like to see you and see if you're real. All right. But the key to this is to be able to go and reach a mass amount of people and share a simple step that anyone could follow if they try to learn it. The first time, would it be perfect? No. The second time? No, but it'll be better than the first time. The 10th time? No, but it'll be better than the 5th time. The key with us, ladies and gentlemen, what people fail to realize, that we're marketers. We're business owners. Expect failure. However, learn from it. I didn't say you have to love failure. I said expect failure, but learn from it. All right. And the main thing I want you to focus on is just ranking up and being successful in anything, not just, Myecon. I'm talking about life, is your mindset, ladies and gentlemen. You have to believe in yourself. The old saying goes is if you believe you can, you will. If you believe you can't, you won't. It's your mindset. All right. So hopefully, let me go ahead and stop. I believe I can. You know, this is the basement, man, but I'm getting it. This is my basement. This is my office. So you got to get your own space, create your own business. Excuse my language. Fuck what people say to you. Believe in yourself. Surround yourself around people that's going to help you, lift you up, and teach you things. And let's get it, man. It's 2019. Myecon is a great company. Y'all great people. And I'm here to help you. Anybody that's here to stand, I see it's 5 people right now. They're here now, and they would be willing to help you if you decide to join us. So hopefully you found this training to be valuable. I'm not going to take up no more of your time. Thank you for being here for about 40 minutes. I was a little bit long-winded, but it's good. But again, take this information. If you need to review it again in a couple minutes, it will be up in the group to be replayed. Get it, take notes, and hit go. Then help your 4 people and beyond, because I'm not telling you to stop at 4. And beyond, hit goal as well, and make sure they do the same thing and watch your business explode. My name is Keith L. Jones, aka the coach, and I'll see you on my next training. Peace.